What's going on, guys? Welcome on back. Happy Sunday to all. It is July 27th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. We go 8-7 on our money line / spread picks. We go 11-4 on our over-unders. No parlays hit. Very mediocre day. But you guys already know the rules. We take the good with the bad. It's on to the next one. 15 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for my play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Also, at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, first game up of the day, we got the Colorado Rockies in Baltimore taking on the Orioles. The left-handed pitcher Gomber on the mount for the Rockies. He's 0-4 with a 6.03 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Shigano on the mount for the Orioles. He's 7-5 with a 4.54 ERA. The Orioles won yesterday's game, a score of 18-0. In this game today, my big deciding factor. Looking at Shigano, the starting pitcher for the Orioles. 9 games in a row where he's allowed at least 3 runs. In that 9-game stretch, he has an ERA of 4.76. Looking at Gomber, the starting pitcher for the Rockies, he's been good in his last 5 starts. He has an ERA of 3.78. In those last 5 starts, the only 2 teams that got to him were the Red Sox and the Cardinals. The Red Sox are a top 5 team versus left-handed pitching this year. And the Cardinals are a team that do not strike out a lot and draw lots of walks. Those are 3 things that this Orioles team is not. They're terrible against lefties. They do not draw a lot of walks, and they strike out a lot. In this game today, the Orioles are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Colorado Rockies on the money line. The game total is set at 10, and I like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. 2 Rockies today I'm playing. Give me Goodman as well as Beck, both to have 2 total in this game today. I like both of these starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines today. Gomber of the Rockies, over 4.5 strikeouts. Shigano of the Orioles, over 3.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along. We got the Arizona Diamondbacks in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. The right-handed pitcher Zach Gallen on the mount for the Diamondbacks. He's 7-11 with a 5.58 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Paul Skeens on the mount for the Pirates. He's 5-8 with a 1.91 ERA. The Pirates won yesterday's game, a score of 2-0. In this matchup today, my big deciding factor is looking at Zach Gallen, the starting pitcher of the Diamondbacks. His last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 4.73. On top of that, in May, he saw this Pirates team and he pitched 5 innings, letting up 5 earned runs. On the other side, Paul Skeens saw this Diamondbacks team in May the same time, and he pitched 7 shutout against them. In this matchup today, the Pirates are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and I like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Diamondback, 1 Pirate. Give me Corbin Carroll of the Diamondbacks and O'Neal Cruz of the Pirates, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks to go under his line, under 5.5 Ks. Paul Skeens, I like his over today, over 6.5 strikeouts. Alright, moving along, we got the Philadelphia Phillies in New York taking on the Yankees. The Phillies won yesterday's game, a score 9-4. In this matchup today, Zach Wheeler on the mount for the Phillies. He's 9-3 with a 2.39 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Rodon on the mount for the Yankees. He's 10-7 with a 3.10 ERA. My big deciding factor in this game today. No Aaron Judge in the lineup for the Yankees. He's on the injured list. Looking at Rodon, the starting pitcher for the Yankees. He's been solid this season. He has 5 starts this year where he's allowed at least 5 runs though. Then I look at this Phillies team. They're top 5 in the league versus left-handed pitching. In this game today, the Phillies are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and I like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Phillies we're playing here today. Give me Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Zach Wheeler of the Phillies to go over his line, over 7.5 strikeouts. Rodon, we're taking his under today, under 6.5 Ks. Alright, moving along, guys. Next game up, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers in Boston taking on the Red Sox. The Red Sox won yesterday's game, a score of 4-2. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Dustin May on the mound for the Dodgers. He's 6-6 with a 4.73 ERA. Walker Buehler on the mound for the Red Sox. He's 6-6 with a 5.72 ERA. In this matchup today, my big deciding factor will be Walker Buehler of the Red Sox. Like I said, 5.72 ERA. He is coming off of his best 3-game stretch of the year. In those 3 games, he's posted an ERA of 2.20. Lesser competition than he's facing today. Looking at the Dodgers versus right-handed pitching. They're top 5 in the league batting average-wise, and they're top 5 in the league in home runs hit versus right-handed pitching. In this game today, the Dodgers are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 10, and I like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Freddie Freeman and Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers, and we're playing Roman Anthony of the Red Sox. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines today. Dustin May of the Dodgers over 4.5 strikeouts. Buehler of the Red Sox over 3.5 Ks today. On after that, guys, we got the Toronto Blue Jays in Detroit taking on the Tigers. Max Scherzer on the mound for the Jays in this game today. He's 1-0 with a 5.14 ERA. Flannery on the mound for the Tigers. He's 5-10 with a 4.77 ERA. The Blue Jays won yesterday's game, a score of 6-1. They're looking for the 4-game sweep here today of the Tigers in this matchup. My big deciding factor is looking at both of these starting pitchers. Both of them are volatile. They can both get lit up. Looking at Flannery on the other side for the Tigers. Top 10 in the league this year with home runs allowed. Then we look at this Tigers offense. Still the worst offense since the All-Star break. They're batting 174 since the break. In this game today, we're not overthinking it. The Blue Jays are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Blue Jay, 1 Tiger. Give me Barger of the Jays, Riley Green of the Tigers, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Scherzer of the Blue Jays to go over his line in this game. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Flannery, we're taking his under 5.5 Ks today. Alright, on after that, guys, we got the Tampa Bay Rays in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. The Reds looking for the sweep here today. They won yesterday's game, a score of 6-2. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Baz on the mound for the Rays. He's 8-6 with a 4.66 ERA. Singer on the mound for the Reds. He's 7-8 with a 4.84 ERA. In this matchup, I don't think there's any advantage in the starting pitching department. Baz pitches much better on the road this year. Singer pitches much better at home. I think it's an even split there. Offensively, I will give the edge to the Reds. They've been a bit hotter lately than Tampa Bay. My big determining factor in this game today is I'm only expecting Singer to go about 5-6 innings, and this Cincinnati Reds bullpen is heavily taxed. I can see the Rays getting to the bullpen in this game today. The books do have the Rays as the betting odd favorites, and we're rolling with them. We're playing Tampa Bay on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and I like the 9.5, and I like the under in this one today. On to the hitting props. 2 total bases, 1 Ray, 1 Red. Give me Aranda of the Rays as well as Stevenson of the Reds, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. I'm playing Baz of the Rays to go over his line. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Singer of the Reds, I'm taking his under in this game. Under 4.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along. We got the Cleveland Guardians in Kansas City taking on the Royals. 2 lefties on the mound today. Cantello on the mound for the Guardians. He's 2-0 with a 3.91 ERA. Cameron on the mound for the Royals. He's 4-4 with a 2.61 ERA. These teams played a doubleheader yesterday. They split the games in this matchup today. The Kansas City Royals are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing the Road Dogs. Give me the Cleveland Guardians on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Guardian, 1 Royal. Give me Martinez of the Guardians, and we're playing Bobby Witt Jr. of the Royals, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. Cantillo, the starting pitcher of the Guardians, we're playing his over 4.5 strikeouts. Cameron, I like his under in this game today, under 5.5 Ks. Alright, on after that, we got the Athletics in Houston taking on the Astros. The Athletics looking to complete the sweep here today. They won yesterday's game, a score of 5-1. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Jin on the mound for the Athletics. He's 1-2 with a 4.50 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Gordon on the mound for the Astros. He's 4-2 with a 4.53 ERA. In this game today, I'm looking at this Astros team to get back on track. Like I said, they've lost the 3 first games of this series. Looking at this game today, the Astros facing the right-handed pitcher Jin are top 5 in the league versus righties this year. They're batting .258 with 87 home runs. Jin, the starting pitcher for the Athletics, has been heavily inconsistent this season. The Astros are the betting odd favorites in this matchup today, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Athletic, 1 Astro. Give me Kurtz of the Athletics, and we're playing Smith of the Astros, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Jin, the starting pitcher of the Athletics, to go under his line, under 5.5 strikeouts. Gordon of the Astros, we're taking his over 4.5 Ks today. Alright, on after that, guys, the battle for Chicago. We got the Cubs and the White Sox. This series is split coming into today's matchup. The Cubs won yesterday's game, a score of 6-1. In this game today, the right-handed pitcher Ben Brown on the mound for the Cubs. He's 4-7 with a 6.48 ERA. Taylor is on the mound for the White Sox. He's 0-1 with a 3.93 ERA. Taylor, the starting pitcher for the White Sox, has been coming out of the bullpen all year. He's really a back end of the bullpen type of guy, so I'm only really expecting him to go 1 to 2 innings, meaning this full game today will be a bullpen day for the White Sox. The White Sox have one of the worst bullpens in the majors. In this game today, the Cubs are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 9, and I like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're playing 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Kyle Tucker as well as Crow Armstrong of the Cubs, and we're also taking Sosa of the White Sox, all 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Ben Brown of the Cubs, and we're playing him to go over 4.5 strikeouts. Moving along, guys, we got the Miami Marlins in Milwaukee taking on the Brewers. Miami looking for the sweep here today. They won yesterday's game, a score of 7-4. In this matchup today, Yuri Perez on the mound for the Marlins. He's 3-3 with a 3.27 ERA. Woodruff on the mound for the Brewers. He's 2-0 with a 1.65 ERA. I cannot lie, I was really split on this. This can be a coin flip game. Either way, Yuri Perez has been really good his last 5 starts. Woodruff, since coming back from his injury, he's been excellent this year. In this matchup today, the big deciding factor is the bullpen. I feel the Miami bullpen is a bit more taxed. The arms that I think we'll see today, the Brewers can get to them. In this game, the Brewers are the betting odd favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 7.5, and I like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Marlin, 1 Brewer. Give me Lopez of the Marlins and Christian Yelich of the Brewers, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. I'm playing Perez of the Marlins to go over his line, over 5.5 strikeouts. Woodruff, I'm playing his under 5.5 Ks today. Alright, moving along, we have the Washington Nationals in Minnesota taking on the Twins. This series is split coming into today's matchup. Washington won yesterday's game, a score of 9-3. In this matchup today, Irving on the mound for the Nationals. He's 7-5 with a 4.81 ERA. A young right-handed pitcher will be making his major league debut for the Twins in this game. In this matchup today, the books still have the Twins as the betting odd favorites, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Washington Nationals on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and I like the under in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 national, 1 twin. Give me low of the Nationals and Buxton of the Twins, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Irving of the Nationals, and we're playing him to go under 4.5 Ks today. All right, on after that, we got the San Diego Padres in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals. The Padres won yesterday's game, a score 3-1. In this matchup today, Kolek on the mound for the Padres. He's 3-5 with a 4.28 ERA. McGreevy on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 2-1 with a 3.49 ERA. In my opinion, there is no pitching advantage here. I understand Kolek has had some terrible starts this year, but that was at the top of the year. He's been much better in the last month and a half. McGreevy, on the other hand, has been solid for the Cardinals. He has 7 starts this year. I do lean in this game to the road dogs. The books have the Cardinals as the betting odds favorites, and I like the Padres in this one. On top of that, I feel the Padres bullpen in this game is in a much better place. So like I said, we're playing the road dogs. Give me the San Diego Padres on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and I like the under in this match today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 San Diego Padres. Give me Sheets as well as Jackson Merrill, both to have 2 total in this game. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go under their line today. Kolek under 4.5 strikeouts. McGreevy under 3.5 Ks today. All right, down to our final 3 games of the day. Let's run through them real quick. We start off with the Atlanta Braves in Texas taking on the Rangers. The Rangers looking to complete the sweep here today. They won yesterday's game, a score 6-5. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Elder on the mound for the Braves. He's 4-6 with a 5.63 ERA. Leiter on the mound for the Rangers. He's 6-6 with a 4.27 ERA. In this game, the Braves are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Atlanta Braves we're playing here. Give me Olsen as well as Riley, both to have 2 total in this game today. On to the pitching props. Both of the starting pitchers' lines are set at 4.5, and we're playing Elder of the Braves to go over 4.5 Ks. Leiter of the Rangers, we're taking his under 4.5 strikeouts today. Moving along, guys, we got the Seattle Mariners in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The right-handed pitcher Logan Gilbert on the mound for the Mariners. He's 3-3 with a 3.07 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Hendricks on the mound for the Angels. He's 5-7 with a 4.92 ERA. The Mariners won yesterday's game, a score of 7-2. In this matchup today, the Mariners are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Mariners. Give me Cal Raleigh as well as Crawford, both to have 2 total bases in this game today. On to the pitching props now. I like both of the starting pitchers in this game to go over their lines. Gilbert of the Mariners over 7.5 strikeouts. Hendricks of the Angels over 3.5 Ks today. All right, guys, this final game of the day will actually be our play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. We got the New York Mets in San Francisco taking on the Giants. The Mets won yesterday's game, a score of 2-1. In this matchup today, Senga on the mound for the Mets. He's 7-3 with a 1.79 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Gage will open up this game for the Giants. This will be a bullpen day for them. He's no wins, no losses, no earned runs. He's only appeared in 8 games this year. He only usually pitches 1 inning per game. In this matchup, the Mets are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and I like the over in this game today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 3 batsmen we're playing here today. Give me Juan Soto and Pete Alonso of the Mets, and we're taking Rafael Devers of the Giants. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Senga of the Mets, and we're playing him to go over in this game, over 4.5 strikeouts. Alrighty, guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first one. It's a 5-leg game parlay. Our first play will be the Los Angeles Dodgers on the run line. We're then going to play the Toronto Blue Jays, Detroit Tigers game total to go over 8.5 total runs. We follow it up with the Chicago Cubs on the run line, And we wrap it up with the Seattle Mariners and New York Mets on the money line. All 5 legs, $5 bet, pays $140. On after that, guys, we have a second game parlay. It will be a 5-leg game parlay. All of the plays will be money line picks, and we're playing the Philadelphia Phillies, the Cleveland Guardians, the Houston Astros, and we wrap it up with the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. All 5 legs, $5 bet, pays $115. On after that, guys, we have our 2 home run parlays of the day. We start off with our first one. It's a 3-leg home run parlay. Our first player will be Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds. We're then going to play Schwarber of the Phillies, and we wrap it up with Barger of the Toronto Blue Jays. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet, pays $120. On after that, guys, this will be our final play of the day, our final parlay of the day. It will be another 3-leg home run parlay, and we start off with Hunter Goodman of the Colorado Rockies. We're then going to play Kyle Tucker of the Chicago Cubs, and we wrap it up with Freddie Freeman of the Los Angeles Dodgers. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet, pays $130. Once again, guys, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. It's a Sunday. I hope you guys can get some enjoyment and relax. And more importantly, I hope we all can win some money today. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.